1 second, guys. Let me put some things ready, and then I will, as always, call out all the names we have in the chat. Let's put some things ready. I just got home from work, so give me a few seconds, and then I am all for the stream. What's up, guys? Buffer 4925k, Dynam chasing the miles. It's Andy, Joey Late, Dynam again. What's up? What's going on, guys? How you doing? Happy Friday. Market is bearish. I haven't had time to look at the market again. Ahmed Teren Gumral, YX squared, Cyfrost, what's going on? Jaemon, all the legends in the chat. What's up, my people? Happy Friday. Let's see what the market does today. I'm a little bit late again. Sometimes this work can get in the way. But let's see what the market does. We have already the 15-minute orb for a long time, huh? Where was the orb today? This is the orb? No, this is the orb. So let's put orb on the chart as well. We're gonna go with the green today, because the money is also green, you know? Invest Gospel, any trades yet? Not yet. I just got home. I'm a little bit late this week with the whole schedule and everything. I'm a little bit late, and yeah, it's my first time looking at the market is right now. I haven't peeked at the market. I haven't taken any trades. This is me completely fresh. Never too late. Let's go. Yes. The bowl, Sweet Pea, Invest Gospel, man, all the legends here. Happy Friday, guys. Give me 1 second, I'll be back in 1 minute. 1 second. Quintex, what's going on? I got 1 second. We are back. Rowie. Happy Friday, everyone. Exactly, Quintex. How's your Friday has been? Have you taken any trades, guys? Let's see what the market will give us. We are bearish, right? But at the same time, you always like, if we have such a bearish pre-market and everything, then I wouldn't be surprised that like the same thing happened on Monday. We at some point, wait, this is the orb. At some point, the orb is green. Don't get discouraged by the. Yeah. Now we have orb on both charts. So we're at the orb low, and we'll see. Again, like for me, it takes at least 10 minutes to get adjusted with everything. So I'm chasing the miles. What's going on, my friend? Well, I'm a legend, lol. Of course, guys, you all are legends. You're in the best trading stream in the community. How can you all not be legends? Every single person in this stream chat is absolute legend. We'll see what the market does. Again, like for me, don't get me wrong, I want to trade, but it takes me usually like 10 minutes to kind of sit down, look at the charts, look what market is telling me, and since I just got home, I need to kind of focus for a few minutes, understand where we are in terms of EMAs, what are we doing, what was the pre-market. Again, I didn't open charts even once today. Just made some money with reverse orb on 1 minute chart, MNQ. Reverse orb, so you're longing the lows of the orb. Not a bad idea. I don't dislike this idea. The question is, I mean, for me to enter, it needs to be A plus setup. I will say the only day that I don't like trading is Friday. If we go to my calendar, okay, actually Fridays have been really good, because I hate trading on Fridays. Oh, here you see $8 on 11, 97, 38, 85, 93, November. Oh, Friday. By the way, Friday 1 month ago was my first red day, and the only red day on those 3 accounts. So you see now why I don't like trading on Fridays. Man, today is exactly 4 months since my last red day. Exactly 4 months. Exactly 4 months ago I had my only red day, and now it's been only green since. Crazy. Let's hope that we don't mess it up today. You think my orb is off by 1 hour? No, I don't think so. Is my orb off? But yeah. Yeah. Your man was placing orb on the... You're right. Your man was placing orb on the freaking London orb. We were watching London orb. You are completely right. Holy shit. The amateur mistakes. And my whole VWAP is wrong as well. You see? Like that's why we want to trade full time. If you trade full time, these mistakes don't happen. Okay, so now actually the market is a little bit different, huh? I was like, we are at the inverse, we are at the low of the orb. Actually, we are on the we are breaking out of the orb. I don't want to remove this orange line because that's the daily low yesterday. So what I changed a little bit on this chart is I started marking daily low and daily high. Those oranges a little bit more with the thicker font. Yeah, now it's the correct one. So this orange one and this orange is daily high and low. I feel it's good to keep it on the chart, the previous daily low and high, because like if you find resistance here and you start dumping, you're like, okay, we are keeping the yesterday's support as a resistance. So yeah, that was NFP. Oh god damn. As soon as I start working, as soon as I'm serious in my office, you guys are getting NFP Fridays and everything, huh? Yeah, now my orb is in the right place. So this is looking like longs right now. Could be short coming in. Of the fourth is VWAP. Orb of the fourth is VWAP. Orb of the... Oh, you know that's... I love that you mentioned this, Rowie, because... what I think would be smart idea, you know, I have so many charts. I don't really use all those charts. I use this one, I use this one. This is always on my another monitor what you're seeing. I use this one because this is the whole last week weekly volume profile, not only recent days, it's the last week volume profile. I use this chart, and of course, you know, I love my EMAs with all the RSIs and everything included. So what I'm saying is, I'm making one chart where I will put only the weekly orbs. So Monday orb, Tuesday orb, Wednesday orb, Thursday. So you understand my point, that I put all the weekly orbs on one chart, and then when the Friday closes, I delete all of them, because I feel like those previous day orbs tend to be really important areas. Like usually, like we get a lot of bounces and reactions from that. I'll be out of the stream for today. Just came to see you, bro. Have a good stream, legend. It's Andy. You are the legend. Enjoy your weekend, my man. Enjoy the weekend. Okay, let's see. I don't see any trades yet. I even had the wrong orb on my chart, so don't get me wrong. I need to little bit focus what the fuck is going on. What the market wants to show us. We're a little bit late with the stream. Man, do you think we're gonna... The daily and 200 EMA looks crazy, don't you think? The amount of bounces we have gotten from the daily 200 EMA is insane. I always have like I wouldn't have confidence to long from this area. I'm not saying it will be a bad trade, it will probably be an amazing trade, but why? Because as soon as you visit some strong area, you can clearly see this 200 EMA is super strong on daily. Usually it's like the more time you knock, the more chances are you're getting in, right? You're going through that EMA. Shivam, what's going on? Good to have you live, good to have you here, my friend. We had MFB in America, it was terrible. That's what made MNQ fail. Let's see what the numbers were. It's my first time probably watching properly watching. The last time I caught the end only. Do you trade only the 15-minute orb? No, my friend. 15-minute orb gives me good understanding what's the important area for this specific session. So for the day, this green area is quite important for me. I will favor longs based on the orb right now, but I trade a lot of things, and the easiest way for you to catch up, for me to give you the most insights, obviously I'm always gonna say watch my YouTube videos, especially the technical ones. Then you come to stream and you feel more comfortable, or you understand quicker what I teach. But if we exclude my YouTube videos, I'm also in my Discord. I have this channel. Let me put my Discord on here. I have these technical videos where I timestamp last New York candle explanation, what does it mean, bear trap and RSI, VWAP for reversals. Yesterday we spent some time explaining EMAs and also VWAP deviation bands, so I use these tools. I'm not gonna go into depth right now, but maybe later we can. And I explain a lot of different tools. Like my trading 15-minute orb is the basis of the area that I'm interested to possibly take trades or to see how this area reacts, right? But I'm okay repeating this over and over again. My trading philosophy is putting the Estonian accent is coming out. My overall philosophy in trading is putting different story elements together into a potential setup. Sometimes it can be those VWAP deviation bands, especially if I see some other confluence interacting with these, I can try to find reversals. Sometimes it can be that I believe that we have a super strong trend day. So what I will do is like you see we have a strong trend down on 15 minutes. I will try to jump on the trend on this white staircase, which is 9 EMA, which I believe is one of the strongest ways or the best ways to get into a trend and like know where your stop loss is. So what I'm trying to say is it's really like I never want to use word that I'm the only one who trades like this. There are probably, I know actually few traders who trade like me, who we don't have a certain strategy. We have things that we love to see for a setup. Because like if you only have one setup, and I think someone asked me on Discord yesterday, like, hey, I've been trading for 3 years and I have this kind of setup, it's not working, should I change my strategy? And my response was like, hey, if you're executing like a robot, meaning that you only execute your setup based on the rules you have for the setup, and you see negative PNL for, I don't know, 4 months, maybe it makes sense to change it. But this is only valid advice if you actually trade like a robot, and we all know that it's hard to trade like a robot. Emotions come in and so on. Peak divergence on ES and NQ, I'm seeing it as well, but I'm smelling pulls more than, at least like, let's see how this VWAP reacts. Maybe we get rejection from the VWAP and that's our way down. We are down 1%, we have room. Never mind, I have gold open. Quintex is tricking me. But my whole, and what I'm trying to, I don't want to say enforce to you as well. I'm gonna have YouTube series of 20 videos of every single concept, how I use them. EMAs, RSI, stochastic RSI, volume profile, how I find my support, resistance, supply, demand, order blocks, whatever you want to call it. How I read them, what's my theory behind them, how I see VWAP. Like there's gonna be 20 episodes, like a bootcamp, right? There's gonna be 20 episodes on my YouTube. I'm recording them already, but it's in the progress. So what I'm trying to say is I don't want you guys to trade like me, but I want to maybe open at least some of your minds to be like, hey, the market doesn't give you the same setup every day. It might not give you the same setup for months, right? If you're a trend trader, there hasn't been a setup since October on a higher time frame. Especially like swing traders are probably eating their nails and probably working an extra shift, right? Because if you look on the daily chart, it's like, if you're a swing trader, what trend are you riding, right? Okay, you can say, I trade the range, I short the highs and I short the long the lows, right? But the point I'm trying to make is like the market changes all the time. It's every day a little bit different, and you will have the same setups appear. Let's see how this VWAP reacts. It's interesting area for sure. But all I'm trying to say is like this market changes, and my philosophy of trading is really changing setups day by day. Again, if I believe it's a strong trend day, I will try to trend the 9 EMA. So it's like, I think like for you to succeed in this market, you need to be as diversion. Is it the word? I don't know, but you understand my point hopefully. But I again, it's my opinion. I think you need to have multiple options to entry. And of course, some setups you're like, God damn, I'm so sure in this. Maybe you size up a little bit. I don't recommend sizing up heavy on any setups, whether they are A+ setups or no, because market is random in the end. It can ignore your A+ setup. But of course, there are times when stars align and so on. But you need to be versatile, is probably the right word. Again, English is not my first language. But you need to be like versatile in terms of being like, okay, today's market condition is range. It's probably gonna do this and this based on these things. So what I want you to take from me, if you ever stop watching my content, if you're gonna watch all my future videos, again, there's gonna be a boot camp. I'm gonna call it something else. We have some name ideas in the Discord. But there's gonna be 20 episodes. Once you watch them, you will have basic understanding of everything I look in the markets. And I don't want you to finish up trading exactly like me, because maybe trading is really personal. Some of you might want to trade more trends. Some of you are more attracted to ranges. Some of you are more attracted to trend continuations. Like whatever it is, you need to understand it on your own. But what I want you to take away, if I one day stop posting content, and I want my legacy to be that there are people who watch my videos and they saw a concept that now they pay attention in the market, and it gives them extra information. Because always, like, every concept I teach or I show you is just for me. I think I said this in my first YouTube video, like, market is telling me a story every single day. That story changes, right? It's like watching a Netflix TV show, and every episode it's the same show, right? It's the same characters, same show, but something else happens, new plot twist, maybe new characters and so on. I see the market kind of the same or similar way, where market tells us a story. The story is a little bit different every single day, and those EMAs, those RSIs, whether it's bear traps, bull traps, zombie rallies, continuations, reversals, support, resistance, they are just the characters in the story that will help you find out how the story will develop for the next 20 minutes, 1 hour, and so on. I always thought of it like a football. The market is showing you the defense, and you are calling the correct place to counter. 100%. Good reference. 100%. Like, for example, right now, what I'm looking for is, if this is a trend continuation, then we'll see. Like, I would love to price retest at 9 EMA, whether it's on 1 hour or 4 hour. Because, like, as I always say, 9 EMA is your first battle in any trend. And usually those battles, like those EMAs, they get retested. But someone said there's huge divergence. Oh yeah, I see it, right? It's the same low on NQ. Yeah, I see it. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, this low was made on 3rd of March. And on NQ it looks like this. On ES it looks like this. There is a trend line to the upside on one hand, and trend line to the downside on ES. So that's, for me, it's high time frame bullish divergence. Kinda tells me to go longs. What makes me stay out of longs little or be careful with my entries is the fact that we are still bearish on a higher time frame. On 4 hour, like, if you're below those EMAs, you're bearish, you can retest them, which I told you I'm looking for. But we'll see. We have a bear trap also on ES. Man, that's I can't lie, it's a juicy long setup, and I tell you what I see here. There is divergence, right? We saw on NQ, there is the same low was visited by ES. ES made lower low, NQ didn't. So you have divergence. The next thing is, I always tell you that you have 35 as RSI as a bear trap, and the fact that 4 hour made a bear trap is quite a strong sign for bulls, because 4 hour is valid time frame. They really take it seriously. And the last thing I will mention here is this one. Like price, like what I always tell about RSI is the fact that RSI is like market has emotions from the speaker or visually. Like RSI is the market emotions, whether market actually feels bullish or bearish about certain price. So that's why I always say, like, if you watch some YouTube videos about RSI, they're like, oh, if RSI is super overbought, just short it. No, this means that market is feeling bullish about the price it's having. And if RSI is super bullish, it's super high, of course, there is a chance that it will cool down, but it's not a signal to short. Because it means that the price market is showing is actually truthful. Like people are like Bitcoin is the easiest example. On Bitcoin you can find it a lot. Bitcoin was 60,000, RSI was lower than it was at 30,000. This was a long time ago, but I remember that's how I learned it. And this just essentially means that price is higher, and that was on a weekly time frame. It was on a higher time frame, but it only meant that people were super bullish to pay 35,000 for Bitcoin. And when it was 64,000, I think it was 2021 when we made all-time high around there. When it was 64,000, the RSI started downtrend. So what RSI showed is like market is not actually feeling comfortable paying 65,000. Its RSI is lower even if the price is higher. So for me right now, that's what I'm seeing a little bit as well, right? We had this low price and we had really bearish RSI, I would say, right? We have quite bearish RSI. That means that market is in a low price or it's bearish, and people are actually feeling bearish as well. But right now the RSI is uptrending while we made a lower price than previously. What will be the A+ setup to short? I wouldn't short it right now because again, this bullish divergence, it's strong. It's because it's on 4 hour. If you're just joined, this is what I meant. We made low on NQ on 3 of March. At the same time we made low on ES as well, but today ES took it out. It doesn't mean that we can't finish super bullish, super bearish. We can still switch around, right? There can be some news and we just switch the market or the momentum. But right now we have 4 hour bullish divergence, which signals me that be careful of shorts. But if I will find any shorts targets, I want to see reaction right now. How's the 9 EMA on 1 hour? If 1 hour, because it starts to develop on a smaller time frame, right? 15 minutes it took the 9 EMA, fine. If 15 minutes took the 9 EMA, can be a good reason, or there can be a good chance that now you're gonna see 9 EMA being tested on 1 hour as well. Now we are exactly right there. Let's see how the 1 hour develops. So are we going to close screen today? The thing is, like, if you draw some conspiracies to this market, there can be a theory made about how we can have a super bullish day and then we sell off in the power hour or the last minute, because maybe no one wants to stay in their positions for the weekend when the war is going on. But Negelo Forum, Drunkeness, what's going on, my friend? Negelo Forum, again, like really good short setup is for me would be that we maybe retest this 9 EMA on 4 hour as well, and at the same time we get some divergence and we get maybe weave activation play. Like that will be all the stars aligning. Okay, you have 4 hour 9 EMA, potential reaction point, you have weave activation points which are used for reversals, and then maybe also you will make 5-minute divergence that, let's say they both make highs and then ES makes a new high, ES fails it. NQ makes a new high, ES fails to make new high, and then you have divergence, VWAP deviation bands, high time frame EMA, kind of bearish bias as well, because I mean it's really hard to have super bullish bias when the war is going on, but we need to take the setups that we are presented. But I think like these things aligning or some kind of divergence, something happening. Let me know. I'll if you want us to rotate down, I'll place a long order. The market is going against you guys, huh? We'll see. Again, I told you, I'm a little bit late to the stream, and let me find a comfortable position. I'm gonna put my legs on the table. I'm gonna chill. So, let me put my microphone closer as well. But we're chilling today. Honestly, if you come to this stream today, don't expect so much excitement in terms of trades. Honestly, it's just I hate losing on Fridays. Why I hate losing on Fridays? Because you're gonna have the same sour feeling in your mouth all weekend. You're gonna feel like you ate something really sour or salty all your weekend. You're gonna be thinking, why did I lose money on Friday when the market opens? And Fridays typically for me haven't been the best days. So if you're expecting a lot frequent trading, yesterday I think we took like 3 trades in 1 hour or so. That's for me quite frequent, right? If you expect the same today, maybe, if the setups arrive, but I rather really wait for the A+ setup. I don't want to rush into the trades. What PC have you got? The PC I have is quite old. You're not gonna DDoS me if I show you, right? It's i7. It's an older one. I have 60 kilos of RAM and 60 gigabytes. Did I say 60 kilos? 60 gigabytes RAM. I have i7 processor and I have 370 Ti graphics card. I'm kind of bearish for the day. Expect the rejection to the orb in 1 hour or so. Then the gamma exposure is so bearish. Does the gamma exposure it's enough for CS? Yeah, it is. Is the gamma exposure, does it mean that there's a lot of shorts right now in the market? Let's play CS. Absolutely. You want me to play CS right now? If I enter a trade, we can play CS. If I enter a trade, then I don't like. ChatGPT told me this, like, hey, if you can't hold your trades until TP, I always journal with ChatGPT because I tell ChatGPT, hey, you need to be as realistic and objective as possible. You need to give me harsh truths. You need to call me out on my bullshit and so on. And then I sometimes tell like, hey, I took this trade. I didn't wait for TP. I exited early. I only went with 1 contract. Like all of that journaling stuff, right? And then ChatGPT is like, play some CS when you're in a trade. So maybe that's the solution. Fridays are usually my worst day. That's when I take the most losses. Place a trade, just lock in TP and stop loss, and then we go face it. And then we lose the face it game and we lose the trade. And then we are like double fucked. Divergence soon. I'm watching it as well, right? Let's mark this here as well. We have possible. Man, this chart is getting hella colorful. It's okay, we will survive. The blue is yesterday's orb. Green is today's orb. Orange is yesterday low and high. So just you're not confused by the colors. But we might get divergence here. I see the vision. This yellow line. This is probably the news high, right? Yeah, this is news high. So maybe that news high, we take it out on out on NQ, and then if NQ stops and ES is far away, I'm willing to take a short. We have some news. Let me see. We have some news as well. Iran delays naming a new leader out of security concerns. I mean, like I don't support war, and I mean, like, I don't really support making memes about the war as well. I think it's like, if people die, there's a limit with memes as well. I love a good meme, but there's a limit about the situations you can make memes about, right? But the whole situation with Iran leaders, how they place a leader and then like 5 minutes later they are dead. Like, imagine you're getting a call right now, like, hey, you wanna have an interview? Of course, it doesn't work like this. I'm speaking in a super European Western way, right? But imagine, like, you're getting a call, hey, you are the next candidate. Imagine the feeling you're feeling. Where do you keep up with the news while trading? I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, financial choice, exactly. I have financial choice. I can show you on stream as well. I have financial choice. This is a free. You only need to make user here, I think, so you don't get the pop-ups. I don't know why my internet is slow with some pages today, but I have the same thing on my phone. Let me see if it loads. No, okay, now it loads. You see, the same news that I saw on my phone, it pops up here. So if you put the financial choice app in your phone, just enable notifications and it will send you all the news which are the red ones. Should be important enough for the market. Spawn kill. We can't laugh on this, but spawn kill is hilarious. You ever thought about trading personal live account? Of course. I only trade personal live account in crypto, because exchange is the thing. Like, why I haven't rushed into personal live account, and I know I should. I'm focusing more on scaling prop firms accounts. I think, like, prop firms, if you're a profitable trader, or if you manage to mostly win in this market, I'm not saying you don't need a green streak like me. You can make so much more money without green streak, right? This green streak it's unique, it's cool, but it's not the most efficient way to make the most money, right? I'm not losing money, but I'm not making a lot of money as well. But my idea is that if the proper prop firms actually pay you out, Topstep does. I haven't had any issues. I can show you that all the payouts are there, they exist in my bank account as well. I have no problems of pulling some proof in terms of bank statements for my payouts if someone does. But anyways, it's just the leverage you don't get on the live account. Don't get me wrong, like, live account is the best option because prop firm rules are there for the reason. They probably invest a lot of money to make sure how we can put the rules in a way where it fucks with your mind, right? Where you fucks with your head. Oh, I can't lose this much. I'm gonna get locked out. I'm gonna get liquidated. They're not gonna pay me if I don't make this amount of money. There's all kind of rules. If with your personal account you make $50, you can take it out the same day. It's in your bank account without issues. You don't need to wait for your payouts and so on. But I think, like, the prop firm leverage that you get by copy trading different accounts is like, it can't be replaced with the live account. Because the thing is, like, I have 4 accounts, I copy trade 3 of them. Every single, like, my monthly profits, especially last month, was super low. I think February was the worst month for me, but even there, 3,000, 4,000 for me, or that's actually 5,000 almost. For me, this is not 5,000 but 15,000. And for me to make 5,000 in my live account with the same trading style, it's cool. 5,000 is amazing monthly. But if you have 3 accounts and you make yourself a payout, now this is a 15,000. So for me right now, I'm more focusing on, we didn't make new high on, I think we will. I don't think this is a bearish reaction. We'll see. But yeah, I think it's just, for me right now, the most money ways, what makes sense is just get more accounts. Trade the same way, because if you see me trading, I'm never risking my whole account, right? I'm risking maybe a few hundred, but I never put myself into a situation where I lose everything in case I fail. So if I can hold the discipline, because that's all it takes, right? It doesn't take any special skill besides discipline to be happy with small winners and risk less and not overtrade with size. And I hope it's not the short that we want, because this is looking bearish for a moment, but we'll see. I don't think so. But it would be it's a nasty rejection. I was hoping maybe we take out this yellow high at least. We didn't do it. We have divergence here on this previous candle, but nah, I think they are baiting shorts. I hope so. But it's it's just a leverage of copy trading. Otherwise, of course, if you only have one account in prop firm, maybe it makes sense to leverage it because it gives you more buying power and it's cheaper to acquire maybe. But if you stick to one account, there's always a conversation why you don't have live account. Maybe then it's a conversation whether maybe prop firms are the test for you, whether you can be profitable in a live account, right? Maybe you just don't have money. I was in a situation where I didn't have money last year. So it depends, but as soon as you start making money in the markets or you start to being consistent, then I think like you can't get the same leverage as you do with copy trading accounts. If you have like, imagine like if you have 15 accounts, I have 4 accounts, but imagine now I add 11 more accounts. That would be, and making, so that would be, let me pull up some calculations. So let's say you have 15 accounts and you make 250, which is not a lot. It's 120 points on 1 MNQ. With volatile market can be found quite, not easily, but it can be found quite fast. Now you are sitting at for you to make, you make 250 on one account, and if you have 15 accounts, you make 3.7 in one day, just from making 250. So that's why like right now I'm focusing how can I scale more accounts. I think I'm gonna start challenges or new combines maybe next week. Happy Friday. Thoughts on Bitcoin? Oh wait, I don't want to miss some questions. I'm gonna take all of them, don't worry guys. Thoughts on Bitcoin now, and how do you like to trade crypto? I started with trading crypto. I used to trade crypto every day, like a day trading. I traded Solana. Solana, why? Because I'm a big believer that you need to pick one coin, one symbol, whether it's ES, NQ, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, it doesn't matter. But just stick to one because you get familiar with it. Man, I hope we are not missing this short. I hope the ES reacts from the orb right now and we're gonna go up. I want a little bit better entry for the short. But I don't follow anymore crypto prices so much. I see it more on Twitter because everybody on Twitter is always crying about Bitcoin price and or celebrating it. So I see usually from crypto, and usually my crypto trades are more like swing trades. Like if I open Solana chart for one moment, for example Solana weekly, let's say we come back into anywhere here, let's say like this area, like really where we had aggressive volume buying and like we had quite aggressive reaction from here, right? Now we're getting rejected from the 200 EMA as well. Like for my crypto trades are more like open the weekly chart, we are in super interesting area, okay, I'll take a swing trade, I will have super wide stop loss, I will have quite low leverage. For me, quite low leverage is anywhere around 35 to 40 leverage. And then my stop loss is usually like 250% cross. I don't think you can do swing trades without cross leverage. So it's like 250%, and then my TPs are maybe like, I don't know, 1 to 3 or something. So yeah, it's more like swing trading, watching the market quite rarely. I open the market one time per week. Are we in an interesting zone on the weekly? No? Okay. I'll look again in a month or in a week. I think like day trading crypto is I don't want to say it's harder. Let's see. No, we're getting bearish. I don't think crypto trading is harder, but it's a little bit wilder, I would say. Happy Friday. I'm curious about how your trading taxes are handled in your country, and do you put money aside for it? Is this the tax man? Is this the time we are having this conversation? I pay all my taxes correctly. No, in all seriousness, to give you some kind of answer, I always save, yeah. In my country, it's 23% from the payouts. And if I take payout right now, I need to pay the 23% next year, October, November. I always put, so as soon as I take payout, I kind of calculate what's the 23%, and then I either put it somewhere where it's not staying, like some kind of safer index or something, maybe even stocks if they're really down. If Apple is down like 20% in the last 3 months, I could throw it in Apple. I don't want to keep it in my bank account so much because it's tempting to spend it sometimes, knowing myself. Let's see how this 15 minutes, maybe I go long even. If we switch to bullish here, I don't know. ES is inside the orb, NQ is coming. Let's see how ES is on 15 minutes. We have 10 minutes until this 15 minute closes. I mean, if you want to ride the bullish trend, there is a vision, right? You long right now from 15 minute. Let's see. But yeah, every time I take a payout, I calculate what I owe to the taxman. Man, I hope we didn't miss the short. I hate missing shorts. I can miss a long, but I hate missing shorts. Right now it's too wide stop loss for me to jump in and just ride the momentum too. I'd rather wait for some other confirmation. Maybe we break this 15 minute 9 EMA and then we have something like we have over here, right? This white staircase here. This white staircase. Where it's like super clear, like as soon as you touch 59 EMA you go in. Right now you can make the same case for bulls, but I feel it difficult to long it when the war is going on. I think like one headline can really fuck us up, but I know I should delete this mindset from my head. I know we can't trade based on the logic and news and everything. Like we need to take the setups. Happy Friday. I answered to your question. Where did you learn how to trade? To be honest, YouTube videos. I'm not gonna lie. One of the first things I watched was DJR bootcamp. I think that was my introduction to the whole ICT concepts. Fair value gaps, order blocks, liquidity sweeps. What else? Equilibrium is what they call it. That was the most basic for me to understand what candlesticks are. I didn't trade DTR strategy, or you will say ICT. I started just understanding, okay, these are fair value gaps. Then I understood that order blocks are the same thing as support resistance, right? Divergences, these kind of things. But I would say like it was combination of watching videos. DGR bootcamp I'm mentioning because it was the longest commitment to one YouTuber. I didn't have anyone specific. I was like more like what's RSI, what's EMAs, and then different content creators kind of explain those concepts. And then there's a guy called Bare Naked Crypto. If you are trading crypto, I think he's an amazing teacher. He was the only YouTuber or crypto guru who didn't sell a course and who was like, fuck every single course seller. Like, don't buy courses, don't get FOMO into coins that are promoted on Twitter. Like, this is how it works in crypto, this is how they scam you and blah blah blah. So I was like, this guy is real as hell. Like, he shares his knowledge, he doesn't sell a course and everything. That's probably where some of my inspiration came as well. Like, I don't want to be another course seller. And I would say mostly it was just fail and try again. Like, I was just living on the markets. In the beginning I was trading 24/7, then I kind of disciplined myself that I don't need to trade 24/7 because I lost so much money. And then it was just like attached to markets in terms of like Intern, wait, let me see what the ES is doing. I kind of like the long setup here. Because right now, let's see, we have 6 minutes. I'll wait for this 15-minute candle close before I make decision. But I wouldn't be surprised if we switch. If we hold 15-minute 9 EMA, that's the place you want to bounce, right? If you give up this 9 EMA, we are going back to bearish. But it was really like trial and error. I understood that nobody can teach me how to trade except myself. They can teach me like what RSI means. And Bear Naked definitely helped me a lot in that terms. RSI EMAs, he's the indicator final boss. Like his charts, if you think my charts has a lot of indicators, oh boy, wait until you see his charts. It's like airplane cockpit, right? I'm liking more and more longs because your stop loss is in an obvious position. But I don't like longs because I have bearish bias. I am in a conflict with myself right now. Do I have the belief that we have a super bullish market for the next 2 hours? So we have the bullish divergence on the 4 hour that I showed you earlier. We can be more bullish. How the 5 minute gave us the bear trap. I mean, it's so hard to long this market. What's the crypto YouTuber's name? I write in the chat. Bear Naked. Bear Naked, and then you put crypto in the end as well, and then you find his channel. Man, I'm such a good content creator. Huh? I'm sending you to another content creator. But I mean, like, everything is honest about my trading. Wait. Yeah, that 9 EMA long was not bad idea, huh? Man, I need to kinda I need to be more confident in the setups that I want to take and just forget the bias. Like that's the danger of bias, right? I have bearish bias because of the war, because high time frame EMAs, but market was really showing me really good long on the 9 EMA. We went past, like, you see how it's developed, right? Because it's 15-minute candle, it takes time to close, and now we, in hindsight, we're like, oh, that was amazing long. But do you see how we were past that 9 EMA for a moment? And that's like why I think like candle closes are so important, because that was in the beginning of this 15-minute candle. And you were like, oh, we are, and I was as well. I'm not saying this to be a smartass, but like, we were all like, at least me, oh, this is now crossing 9 EMA, I have conflicted. It's just take the fucking trade. Like, just take the trade, play the probabilities. No, it is what it is. Took 200 as it went up, getting kinda scared. Yeah, I think like, if we broke that 15-minute 9 EMA, meaning we closed the candle below it, makes sense to keep your short, or maybe you close too early. But it was a good long setup. I saw it, you saw me seeing it, and I didn't trade it. I mean, sometimes it happens. I find it right now so difficult to long. I don't know, it's psychology. But nice, guys. Eating the moves up and down, that's good. It's good. Let's see, maybe we get divergence right now. Maybe NQ will take out the recent high. Not even the yellow one, but maybe we now make a new high, NQ is making it, and then ES doesn't make it. We'll see. We'll wait for the new setup, but that long setup was juicy. It was juicy. Sometimes now I'm seeing it more and more, that 9 EMA long. Because the thing is, we came on the orb, we came here, right? So, okay, of course you can't bottom wick the trade immediately, but you can have super fixed stop loss just below the orb. If we go inside the orb, we are bearish. Let me see if I missed any questions. If I have 100, shall I invest in Bitcoin and live for 5 years? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't give investment advice, but I don't think so. What the hell you gonna do with 100 in Bitcoin? Like, you either have a plan, you bought 100 a lot of times into Bitcoin and then you build position, but I think like if you have 100, honestly, is not the best financial advice, but I would rather put it on, I don't know, some football team on a good sport bet. You missed my question request? Oh, bro, I read it now. Man, how can I... Wait, let me see. How can I reach out to you? Build the platform for stocks, ETFs, screeners, portfolio tracking, market research, not really futures. Wanted to ask if I can share the link. Yeah, my man, send it to Discord. And if you have different name in Discord, tell me that you're Rowie. Let me know, Rowie. Give me the DM on Discord. I will check it out during the weekend. I don't want to promise I will check it today because I feel I need a break today because my work was so freaking stressful, guys. Today my work was stressful. Was not a happy day at work for me. Man, one day we're gonna trade full time and make this content full time. Someone asked actually donation link last time. Guys, I'm never gonna ask you donations. I told you this multiple times. You don't need to pay me anything. I will share everything for free. But since someone asked me last time, I didn't even know how to put the donation link up. But if you ever feel that you want to give me donations, then I'm always, let me see, tipping. I will put it in the YouTube description, but again, guys, this is not me asking for tips. You don't need to donate anything to me. Everything will remain the same. But if you decide to do, I will put it in the video description as well. If you ever decide to donate, I will be forever grateful. I will put this money, or okay, let me see if I can. It should be now, and again, it might even not be working, I don't know. But yeah, if you ever decide to donate, I will always be grateful for it. And also, just give us your PayPal and we donate like this. It is PayPal. I think if you click the link, it is PayPal. It was the only option that I can say. But it's, of course, someone said, please then donate to us if you don't need it. I need it. I'm not gonna ask for it, and I'm never gonna make you force pay. Do you think I don't need money? But every donation that you make, if you decide to make, again, optional, will go to my YouTube editor to make more videos for you. I would love to donate in my next payout. Guys, again, I appreciate you being generous. I appreciate you guys being supportive, but only donate when you don't care about the money. Right? First, build your own bank, build your own thing, and also don't kill me if anyone decides to donate. Don't kill me if I don't shout it out, because I don't think I have anywhere notifications if someone decides to donate. So you need to kind of praise yourself. I will. Okay, so what we're gonna do this weekend? I'm gonna record a lot of videos this weekend. That's the first thing. That's the most important, right? But let me. Okay, we have so many good questions. But I'm gonna make videos and I'm gonna answer all your questions as well. But I'm gonna make a lot of videos, and then the next thing is we're gonna also move more to Twitch. I'm gonna keep streaming on YouTube if you want to watch me on YouTube. But guys, the music that you're listening, I don't know how you can take it anymore. I am honestly tired. The only reason we are playing this music is because YouTube allows me to play only the copyright free songs, right? So I want to move to Twitch put different music to Twitch, and then YouTube has probably silence. I don't think I can put 2 different tracks for 2 different places, but we're gonna open Twitch. That's also like, as I don't sell anything, it's your video. Maybe if you want to subscribe, you can do it. Again, everything is optional, but I want to I want to make the content more accessible for everyone, have more platforms, have better music in my stream, and so on. Peter, I didn't take any trades. Also, we were pounds on SPY. Let me see. That position you have marked as a long, why was your entry at that position? I understand SL at the 15-minute orb top. So I didn't take this trade. I was discussing that I think we should long right now, or longs are looking good. But why did I like this trade? I don't get me wrong, I have a bearish bias because of the war, but right now I don't want to misread the market in terms of like it being bullish, right? I'm not looking shorts yet. I might look shorts for soon, but this was purely, and again you can see it on stream if you watch the VOD, but I was discussing this. So my general belief is if you have a trendy day, like right now we are making a bullish trendy day since the New York Open, right? Or kinda. Then the same thing happened, I think this is London today, vice versa, right? You stay under this white stairs, which is 9 EMA on 15 minutes. And my overall theory with 9 EMA on 15 minutes is if you have a trendy day, that's your support or that's your resistance to kind of get into the trades and also know when to get out. So when I saw that the 15-minute candles are above that 9 EMA and this candle was forming, then we were forming it super bearish, and I was like, it looks like a really good long setup, but I was just scared to take this long. I don't have any other excuse. But anyways, my whole theory was like, hey, if you bounce from this 15-minute 9 EMA, that's a really good. But yeah, no trades today. I started late as well, and again, like my Fridays, except maybe February, which was the best day, my Fridays are usually shit. I hate trading on Fridays. I hate trading going into the weekend with a negative day or a loss. So I'm not rushing into trades again. It makes the stream less entertaining, I know, but I will always stick to my... If I don't have amazing A+ setup, or if I don't have really good opportunity, I'm not gonna trade for entertainment. So especially because it's Friday. But I definitely want to throw one trade in. I think that 15-minute 9 EMA was a really good retest. I'm gonna remove it, so you're not gonna think that I'm in a trade. But yeah, my idea was the 15-minute 9 EMA, and I discussed like, hey, this is looking a really good setup, but wait, we have so many. We have Flossaveli saying, what's up, buddy? How are you, Flossaveli? What else we had? You have to give it to me because I am going to be your editor back again. Was just leg pulling? You was my editor? Which one? I have had, I think, like 5 different editors. If it does it again, I'm going in, by the way. If we come here again, at that point I am taking the same trade, and I know how it works. If I take the same trade that I took before, now it's not gonna work. But I think I'm gonna go in if we come back to this 9 EMA. Mr. Beast joined. I will copy your trades and learn from you, and if I get payout in the coming months, then I will surely give you 10% of my payout. Oh, come on, guys. Well, like, there's one really bad thing. Like, first, the most correct thing you said in your message is you're gonna give me 10% of your payout. I love that. Oh, of course, guys, I'm kidding. I don't want your payouts. But don't copy trade me. Like, I understand why you want to copy trade me, because I have a solid, I don't want to say really good, but I have a solid win rate on streams. Yesterday I lost one trade as well, but I have a solid win rate. I understand the reason you want to copy, but I say it over and over and over and over again. Every trade I take, I'm ready to lose, and I want Like, I'm not always sure if you are ready to lose. I think it's better to either play relaxed chess music or no music, just to stay chill during trading. Yeah, it's again like a little bit opinionated conversation, right? Some say yes, that they want that kind of music and so on, but since it's coming to from my headphones, I only make my room a little bit louder. I'm not sitting in silence talking to myself, right? But yeah, we're gonna change the music. We're gonna go on Twitch and we're gonna change the music. What is the next setup you are looking for? I'm learning and I know I have to trade my own setup, but your guidance is helping me. My next setup, again, one setup that I always want to see is something with the VWAP activation bands. As you see, we are far away. But let's see, the first VWAP activation band is 117. And 117, let me see if I can find any reason on EMAs. 1 hour, 17. No. 4 hour. No. Wait, what? What was the price? 25,100? That's like... Are we gonna go there today? 300 points. Holy shit. I mean, the pre-market... guys, again, I wasn't even looking at the markets today. I didn't realize that we were so goddamn bearish today. I don't know if you see those VWAP activation bands. That kind of makes me question. But ideally, if you want to... like... anything around here, I would hope to see some kind of divergence. So, because it's 4 hour 9 EMA, it's 4 hour 21 EMA, super high time frame EMA, right? And then you also have 1 hour 3 EMAs. There's a lot of EMA stacked, and EMAs usually, especially if it's a high time frame here, they're gonna give me reaction. So maybe if the price comes here, maybe gives me quick divergence, then maybe yeah, it's what else? I mean, this is looking... Maybe I should just find a scalp, take my money and finish it for the day, because I'm super hesitant to get into the trades. Let's see what this VWAP does. We don't have any divergence for me to jump comfortably into shorts, you know, like if we made... You understand? If we made like... if it was like lower low on ES, right? But we don't have anything that gives even me signal to go for scalp, like quick trade. I sometimes love taking, like, especially when I'm alone on stream, I'm trying to hit the bigger trades, but when I'm alone, sometimes I take those, I don't know, 25 points, 50 point trades. Yeah, I mean, but if Mondays and Fridays are scary. Friday I usually erase all my hard work from the week. Yeah, I have exactly the same reasons. I have had so many bad experiences where I finish my Friday red and then I'm like, why did I trade today? It was not so great market. So that's why I'm also patient as hell right now. Let's see. You have to give it to me because I'm going to be your editor. I saw your message. That must be never stopped out. Big green volume today. They are protecting this level. Is this the open volume? Yeah, it's the open volume. I mean, buyers definitely have some kind of volume. I think we're gonna visit this. I think the short setup. Okay, if you ask me again what kind of setup I'm looking for right now, the most realistic setup is this one. That we're gonna have divergence here. That ES is far away, right? Something like this. ES comes here, NQ takes this high out, and then I will maybe short this because it's kinda aligned 24,920. It's kinda aligned 20. Yeah, it's 20 points away from those EMAs. Oh my god, look at the stack of EMAs here. You have 1 hour, 3 EMAs. You have 4 hour, 2 EMAs, 9 EMA and 21. Does you have 9 hour, 21 EMA. Daily 9 EMA close, but I saw also 15 minutes, 100 and 200. A lot of EMA stacked in the place. Like we either fly past it with huge volume or there's gonna be a reaction. Like what I love about EMAs is they give you reactions. It doesn't mean that it's gonna go shorts, but EMAs can give nice reactions, and that would be kind of my expectation. Yes, we did a sample video, but I was busy, so I said go with someone else. Now I build a team of 52 editors. Do you think I make the money? Do you give a salary for 52 of your editors? Bro, you missed my question. I was going to say earlier, when you had that position marked on the chart as a long, why was your entry at that position? I understand stop loss at the 50-minute ortho. Oh, I explained it, my brother. It was the previous 15-minute. No, wait. Yeah, it was. It was this previous 15-minute candle at 9 EMA. Because what was happening is we had a bullish momentum, and then we came down, we came to 9 EMA, and my probability in that trade is that if the trend continues, if we keep going up, we're not gonna close candle below this 9 EMA like it happened. But I was just scared too long. Is this the same guy that opened the official channel? Oh man, don't even. Mate, in my chart this divergence is in place, right? Is it? How, Peter? You have high here, the same high. How? Where do you see divergence? Am I missing something? We made higher high on NQ and ES both. Right, this is not divergence because it's higher high on both. My chart, there is divergence. Not futures. 2x speed to get closer to live, by the way. Yeah, sometimes if the stream is delayed, put the stream on 2x speed and then you will get caught to real time. I will send you on Discord. Yeah, send on Discord channel. I will open the Discord, everybody can see. Oh, I almost spilled my water, class. And even if you look at the M and Q, I can look at M and Q. Ah, what the fuck? I understand, guys, what you mean now. M and Q made new high. Okay. That's interesting. NQ price is so much different. On NQ we didn't. I see it now. On M and Q we made. Okay. This confuses me. Like, what do I need to do with those charts? Usually M and Q and NQ are super identical, right? So, man, I don't like it. I don't like that I don't see this on NQ. What the Okay, I'm gonna go. Wait. I'm so confused. What? On M and Q, yeah, I see the divergence you guys are talking about. What the hell? How is... Do I have... Okay, wait, let me see how MES is. Okay, I'm gonna chase this short based on this divergence. We're gonna chase this short. I don't like my entry at all. I'm risking 200, but you guys made me want to enter because there is divergence. I see it, but I'm confused why I don't see it on NQ. I have such a big stop loss too now. I don't like my entry at all, but I'm confused. I don't care about the trade right now. I am confused. Why is NQ so different? I understand there is contract sizes and it's kind of different thing, but like you enter exactly on VWAP, so it's a good entry. It's not a good entry if I enter on VWAP. It means we can bounce. Man, I was rushing a little bit into this trade. I'm okay taking this trade because there is divergence, but I want to see the divergence on... Yeah, my entry is terrible. Oh... I'm more concerned about the fact that I didn't see it on NQ. Am I sleepy? Maybe because it's data candle? We'll see. I let this trade a little bit develop, but I think I took a losing trade right now. We'll see. I just don't like that I didn't see it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this trade. It's okay. It's okay, but yeah, strange. Very strange. Because here you can see there is no divergence, right? NQ didn't take out this high, but ES did. Where is my stop loss? It's gonna stop me out. I got them. I like the setup. I would love to have a better entry, but I'm honestly not so concerned about the trade right now. I'm more concerned why I didn't see this on my chart. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it develops. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. What's your trade right now? I think now you see it. I took divergence trade that thank god that you guys told me that there is divergence. I was like, what are you guys talking about? What divergence? Let's see here for one moment. And MQ again. Get out. This is strange. Good to see you again. Good to see you, S6. Long time no see. Long time no see. I think I might exit this trade and find a better entry, to be honest. I don't like my entry at all because my risk is so big. I will wait for this 5-minute candle close, but I think I will exit this trade. I don't like my entry at all. It's just like... I think my stop loss is in the right place, but my entry is... Yeah, I think I'm gonna... let's wait for the 5-minute candle close. Let's wait for the 5-minute candle close. I will be patient. Is there volume in this selling? That's the most important question. When is this 5-minute candle closing? wait. Yeah, I'm closing this. I go. No. I'm going on break even because I don't like my entry at all on this trade. It might be a good trade, but not the entry that I enjoy having. I might cut it even more early than when it goes to my break even. And then I will check the chat again. Let it develop a little bit. If I take 100 from this, I'm okay also. 150, yeah, these lows. I mean, that's no risk trade, but I think I'm break even on this trade. 1 minute before this 5-minute candle closes. Yeah, I'm gonna close it. Fuck it. I don't like the entry, I don't like the trade. Even if it goes my way. Not the entry. But anyways, what someone asked, why did I enter? It was a bad trade for me anyway. I like a little bit more precise entries. But I was waiting for... And maybe it was a good trade. I honestly don't care. I want to have a better entry to have the hold. But Doretto, what's up my Italian friend? You asked me why did I even short? I was waiting for this divergence, right? This, like, I was waiting that NQ takes out this high. And then we have a divergence. But... then the chat told me that, hey, there is divergence. And then I go on M and Q, and there is divergence. We took out this high, but on NQ it doesn't show. And then when I saw it that we made this high on M and Q, I was like, okay, I go in. But then I was so not confident in my entry, and now I'm thankful that I closed it. But I was waiting for the divergence, which didn't happen on NQ chart. Super strange. Super strange. I know that sometimes M and Q and NQ are a little bit different, but I haven't seen something like this in a long time. For me right now, if I get better entry, I'm going back in. If the market gives me a little bit better entry, for me, I don't like the entry. Let it breed, man. Kate, sorry, not Kate, Peter. I will let it breed if I have a better entry. I'm a little bit allergic for when I'm not satisfied to entries. Bro, I share pic of NQ on Discord. You have NQ? Let me see your Discord. That's strange. Today is a very strange day, guys. I'm telling you. For me, today is super strange day. I had so strange day at work. I can't tell you why. But my work day was so strange. It was stressful and it was strange and it was... When I had the day I had at work, I was like, yeah, now it's time to go full-time trading and content. You know, one of the reasons why I don't want to go full-time trading yet as well is... I feel that I'm paying for all my YouTube videos, right? I don't edit my videos. There are some videos that I don't upload with edit because if I show you the most technical stuff, I don't need edit. I just need my face in the corner, small corner, and I need to show what's going on. So what do you do for work anyway? I'm in sales. I'm head of sales. I have a small sales team and I'm head of sales. Sales leader, as you would say. It's not as fancy as it sounds. It's a small company in Estonia. It's an international company, but the office in Estonia is fairly small. I have a small team and I'm guiding them how to sell, and I'm selling myself too. His chart was on the 1 minute and he's looking at the wrong highs. That's why it looks like he has divergence on NQ. You should do this full time. Yeah, it's I need some, like, I want to do this full time. I really do. It's my dream. If I would, again, like, if I was a typical course seller, right, I will do it full time right now, because if you will buy the course, again, I'm never gonna sell your course, never. But all jokes aside, I want to do it full time. I really do. Especially today, I was like, fuck this. Why am I dealing with this bullshit? Yeah, I'm also in Estonia. To get the payout so I can quit my job. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I'm not gonna show this as a flex. I honestly, like, I'm a person who doesn't really flex with material things. At least I think so, right? But in trading, it's more the credibility. These are my payouts. You can probably count, like, these are all the payouts that I've taken in the last 2-3 months, right? It's 30,000 in three months. If you told me 2 years ago that you are working full time while you got 30,000 in payouts, I would ask myself, why are you still working? But now when I have it, oops, I removed the chart. Now when I have this big payouts, right? It's 10,000 a month from payouts for 3 months. And don't get me wrong, I didn't keep all the 30,000. I had to pay a lot of debt. I told you I had a really bad time in my life, so I had to pay back a lot of money that I owed to people. I always pay back to people. But of course, I have much more room to breathe and just feel a little bit more relaxed and everything. But what I'm saying is, like, I still don't quit my job, because I feel like as soon as I would quit my job, I wouldn't probably trade like this. I don't know. I wouldn't be trading the same way. You are selling yourself? Haha, don't do that, man. Never. Do you not use moving averages? I use EMAs, same thing. I don't even have a job and been loser since past 1.5 years. Yeah, it's true. It's trading full time is mentally completely different. Like, my job doesn't give me so much financial security. Of course, it gives me financial security. My job gives me emotional security. It's like, oh, I lose in trading. It's fine. I have my job. They pay me salary. So it's just, for me, it's really like having a really good cash saved, really good money saved, where I'll be like, okay, I go full-time trading, no matter what happens, I have money to survive for a long time. My head started hurting when I was talking about my job. Then again, like, I wish I can rant to you the bullshit I experienced in my job today. I was like, happy Friday, everyone. Oh, there is this news. I was like, get the fuck out. Guys, I'm gonna order myself food. I'm gonna give you a poll as well. You know what? I'm not gonna make... actually, I'm gonna make a poll. Come on, I'm not so lazy. Start a poll. Food pre-ordering. Ordering sushi I ate yesterday. I would love burger right now, but Asian. What else we have? We have Asian. We have kebab. We have pizza. Pizza, I don't want to be so unhealthy. Burger is like, you get some protein as well. Okay, let's do pizza. If you have another choice that you want to recommend me, tell me in the chat. Sales manager gets shit done. Yeah, I mean, if you're a manager in any kind of field, right? If somebody does something bad who are under you, you are responsible. You take the accountability. If you had been there at NQ Open and saw the Divergence with the 3rd of March, would have longed at some point? It's hard to say, because I can tell you yes, and I'll be like, yeah, of course there was Divergence. Why you shouldn't long it? In hindsight, every single trade looks super easy. Same was with the 9 EMA on 50 minutes. Where are we on 50 minutes on 9 EMA? We are getting pounds. Someone I think asked as well, should we long from here? Not the worst idea. But we kind of, like, what we are kind of losing right now is the bullish momentum. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but eat French. Yahoo Burger is mentally good. Yeah, Doretto. There's two questions. Kebabs, awesome. I agree with you guys. Yesterday I saw a video on YouTube on the Chart Fanatics channel. There was a guy talking about ES divergence, so just with NQ but also with the WIX. Do you think it could be helpful? I mean, the WIX itself shows you the volatility and how I would say what's the good word to use it? How sensitive the market is. If VIX is super low, that usually means that the market is not really sensitive. It's bullish, it's relaxed, you have a stairs up, right? VIX rises, you have elevator down, kinda, not always. But I don't know how you draw divergences there. Maybe, I mean, if you found it valuable, I think, yeah, of course, like divergences exist outside of ES and NQ as well. I think you can draw divergences between dollar and indexes. Let's take ES and the dollar itself, right? If dollar is falling rapidly and maybe ES is falling at the same time, maybe it sets you up for good longs, because if dollar is losing value, I'm talking completely without any backtest or even looking at the chart. Maybe it makes sense to long ES because the dollar is getting weaker, so you kind of expect those assets to go up in price. But yeah, I think any divergence, if you implement this into your chart, there's two sides, right? You don't want to get overstimulated by all the different divergences and things, but at the same time, some things, more information you have, the better it is. NQES divergence on the lows today. Yeah, man, yesterday too. We had amazing setup as a divergence. It happened while the market is really quiet right now. Let me show you this, because I was like, that was a juicy setup. So I'm gonna keep this on the VWAP deviation bands, because you get two setups at once, and I'm gonna go back in time until tomorrow, because that was a juicy setup. So yesterday we had amazing day shorting this market. Let me go on ES as well. We had amazing day shorting this market. We shorted on stream 3 times, and then by the end of session we had this range, right? We had this range. We were ranging for quite some time. Same thing on NQ. We had the VWAP deviation bands broken. This was the moment we broke them, and then we kind of came out from them, but then we started ranging and ES was out. So what yesterday was beautiful divergence, if you wanted to play longs in this range, was, let me show you this, guys, because I noticed it yesterday. This is the same low. Yeah, so we have this low on NQ, and we have at the same time this low on ES, right? We all see the divergence. We have this over this, right? So we have divergence. That was amazing. But you know what I love about this setup as well is you have the divergence in a big range. It was also the timing. It was quite late in the session, so maybe it's good time to kind of wait for the late reversal and so on. But what I loved was that the fact that when we made this divergence, right, we made this divergence here, NQ came to the VWAP deviation bands as well. And VWAP deviation bands, again, I believe is one of the strongest, or not the strongest, I don't want to give you false impressions, but it's my favorite indicator for reversals. But for me, like, you get divergence of the lows. ES makes lower low. NQ is in an uptrend in terms of probably we can find RS. Oh my god, now I lost it, right? So it's here. Let me find if I see 5-minute divergence on RSI here at the same time as well, and then we stop analyzing this setup. So we had divergence of the lows, right? You had VWAP deviation band, another maybe confluence to go in, and then let me see if we have RSI divergence as well. RSI divergence you want to see on ES because ES made a lower low. Really, my girlfriend ordered food without me? Ah no. That's it's her friend. I was like, she ordered food without me. But anyways, do you see what's happening here from this time till this time? You have lower price makes divergence, plus it's lower low, but the RSI makes higher low. So you have three confluences. You have VWAP deviation band, you have VWAP deviation bands, you have RSI in uptrend while price made a lower low, and also the VWAP deviation band, but divergence and RSI lower low. God, I'm a little bit sorry guys, I'm a little bit slow today with some things. But I saw the setup yesterday before the market close. I was like, that's a juicy set of confluences. That's a juicy set of confluences. Every time the chart is live, I'm so confused and looking for a trade, but when I look it after the trade was so clear. It comes from experience, and I don't always notice everything as well, but I'm telling you, it comes with experience. You give a little bit time of training, you will start noticing them live, and those things live. Because like, what I have heard is that our brain goes into fight or flight when we are in a trade, right? You start getting rush of emotions. I don't want to lose money. What if it goes this? What if it does this? What if it does this? It's really hard for us as a trader to stay emotionless when the setup arrives. Wait guys, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if she wants food. Wait, I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay guys, my girlfriend said we're gonna order burger. I took one small short scalp today, Bob. I'm really... I want to trade more today, but I'm really hesitant to trade on Friday. Especially if there's nothing is going on right now. Peter asked if it's now the good time to short. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because we're still bouncing from the 9 EMA. I mean, price is a little bit slowing down, right? For me, there is no A+ setup. There is nothing right now that screams to me that go in. The only thing that kinda makes me interested is the fact that ES is really struggling with this orb high. If this orb high gives up, then I'm confident. But we are above the orb. NQ is above the VWAP as well. We don't have any choices set up, right? I saw the setup on EMAs like this yellow box, which is only 100 points away. That can happen in one 15-minute candle if we have super bullish momentum. You can make some story 30 minutes rejecting here, but I don't see like strong vision for bears except the divergence that we have. But we are not respecting that divergence so much as well, and I still don't like that I don't see it on NQ chart. I see it on MNQ chart, sorry. I see it, this divergence, I see it on MNQ chart. It's so strange. But on NQ I don't see, I don't know, I'm not seeing amazing setups. Atomic left, if you're still here, have a good weekend, my friend. Please make a video how you use RSI. It's coming, my friend. Every concept is coming in a video. I trade 1 minute chart. Do you think it's better to use 5 minute chart instead? I don't think there's anything wrong looking at the 1 minute chart, but I think it depends on your trading style. I think you can get you get a lot of false signals, right? You get a lot of false signals. But I think the way you trade 1 minute chart is you kind of need to have, and again, this is not natural talent or something, but you kind of need to develop a skill of seeing the bigger picture even if you look at 1 minute chart. Because again, like the shorter you go on a time frame, the more tunnel vision you become in terms of what you see. Right, so if you're on 1 minute, you can have a lot of those moments where price is like, oh shit, it's going up, it's going down, right? But if you're used to it, I think then you develop a skill where even if you look on 1 minute chart, you still are like, oh, this is probably what 50 minutes is doing. I am trying to use your concepts on cold, and I must say they're giving me some really good entries. Really? Guys, if I see you guys winning, that's always the best thing to read in the chat. I'm sorry who voted for kebab. My girlfriend decided it's gonna be burger. I'm gonna order food right now, so not being on my phone to be rude, I'm just ordering food really quickly. What's your favorite burger, guys? What is your favorite type of burger? Do you like the smashed ones where it's like super, you know, the meat is like, it's smashed? I don't know how else to describe it. And guys, sorry, I'm a little bit low energy today. I had a really shitty day at work. I don't get any dopamine from trades right now because nothing is happening in the markets. My head hurts like crazy, so hope you understand I'm human as well. If wife is saying burger, it's going to be a burger. That's how the life is. Let me quickly order. You know, in Estonia we have those funny words. We have ö and ä and ü. And on London session or Asian or New York? Ah, okay, you're asking another question. You're asking from someone else. I love when you guys ask from each other. Oh, you see, we are bullish. The short I took for scalp really was not good to hold, huh? But now, like, now it's like what I want to see for setups, what I always want to see in the setups. Do you like fine wine? Do you want to send me some fine wine? Of course I like some fine wine. God damn, I have a life. You can hear the dog barking. My girlfriend is babysitting a dog, so now someone is bringing the dog. So if you hear some background noise, it's someone bringing the dog. But of course I love some wine. I love some wine. Okay, I'm gonna order Jesus, there's a life outside. Poof. The Brazilian air. Every time. What do you guys think? Beef patty, cheddar, maple bacon, caramelized onion, house mayo, sweet mustard, onion pickles. Guys, this is juicy, huh? When I hit 10k payout, I'll send you some from my place. Drunkenness, when is that? When are we gonna see 10k payout, my friend? I hope tomorrow? No, I'm joking, but I appreciate. Okay, what I wanted to also say about the markets is my overall, not theory. Let's see. But it's like I want the market to move to find a setup, right? You want them. You're making me hungry. I think my last meal was like 7 hours ago. I was so stressed at work today that I didn't even have time to eat. We'll see. I'll give my stream another 25 minutes. If I don't find the trade, we don't find the trade today. Sometimes it is like this. That's the part of streaming trading. But what I want to say is, what for me I think is super important, like if you want to find entry, you want price to be aggressive. Like you don't want to find entry when price is super passive, right? Because then it's like as soon as it gets aggressive, you are either screwed or you're super happy. But when it's aggressive, I think that's when it gives you the best kind of setups. It moves, it spikes, it makes the wicks, and it give you the maybe good interest, because you're kind of betting the thing that, hey, it's super aggressive now, let it form a setup, and then when it's more relaxed, I'm already in, and then it can slowly grind to another breakout, which is hopefully your way. Let's see if we make divergence here, but I think now we are actually seeing the NQ divergence coming into play on NQ now as well. Let's see. Wait, I like it how it looks like. This is today London. We fell. Oh my god, London sometimes gives you amazing sessions, huh? We gained 500 points in London. Ooh. London is not super juicy for my taste, but I've noticed that we can have a nice setup sometimes in London. Let's see what the Phoebs are telling us. Man, I love this area for possible shorts, because that's the EMA box. So now I'm getting locked into possible. I like shorts from here. Of course, I will wait for some kind of confluence or something. But I like this area because, again, 1 hour strong EMAs, 4 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, it has a lot of confluences. So like 940, we only have 50 points to go. I'll mute my microphone 1 second. London session streams when you're full time, 100%. I told my girlfriend that I ordered for her as well. But yeah, look. Now we're getting action, guys. Now I might want to start entering soon. I love when the market gets aggressive. That's exactly what we want. Oh, the stack of EMAs in that yellow area every time frame, no matter what I look for. Let's see. It's 943. That's everything in the same. 940. This is not short signal, but I'm interested in possible shorts there. Okay, we are making divergence as well. Let's go. Maybe we get some orb. Okay, let's see. We have 40 points to go. We have the divergence on NQ now. I know it existed before on MNQ, but now we have it on NQ as well. I think we can have a juicy trade here, but the market needs to push a little bit more for my liking. That same level. I don't use Phoebs so much, by the way, if you see me putting Phoebs, but it can give you extra information. I think Phoebs are great. Oh, Shiva is finding sauce with Viva activation bands and divergence between silver and gold and EMAs. Yeah, you will start putting the picture together. There is one guy called Crypto Slovenia. When I started streaming, he was always there in the stream. He doesn't come so much anymore, but he was always there on the stream in the first streams. And I remember, I like those messages. I'm not saying this to be cheesy. Those messages really mean a lot to me. And he came to my stream and he was like, bro, I've been watching you for 2 weeks and I'm now starting to realize and understand things on the market that I didn't see. And man, those things, like those kind of messages mean the most for me. If someone comes and be like, hey, I found sauce in your trades or in your concepts. Crypto Slovenia is a real man. Yeah, Quintex was here as well since the beginning, and then we also had Drunkenness here since the beginning. We had small streams. Now it's crazy for me to think, like, I think last time I checked we had 54 viewers. I'm not surprised if we're gonna lose some viewers here, because I mean it's Friday trading. I can't do anything. If I don't find anything interesting in the market, I can't take it. And I know it's not so entertaining, but we had like 5-6 viewers. Drunkenness, Quintex, Crypto Slovenia. Crazy to think it was only 3 months ago. 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. But yeah, Slovenia came to the chat and was like, oh, I learned so much new stuff from you. Like, that's what matters for me. Since the Reddit post, and I'm still happy for you. Quintex. I watched you for 2 days and I must say that I already learned a lot from you, more than anyone else, even in months. No, that's amazing, guys. Is this Divergence enough? Is this Divergence? Now we made the Divergence that we were waiting for, right? Did you just hear me moan? I don't wanna miss short. Man, fuck this market. Don't, like, I hate when market makes it so easy, right? We made the Divergence, we made a new high, and that's it. Don't confuse this orange line with the yellow line. The orange is just yesterday daily low. Man, ES is looking bearish in a sense, right? It doesn't get past yesterday daily low. It's kind of crazy. But are we actually gonna reverse just based on this small divergence? If it doesn't come anymore, that means that they don't need you anymore. That's a nice man. That means he's profitable or he doesn't trade anymore. The last part sounds really bad, right? He learned a lot from me and then he full ports and then now he's not trading. No, but I think he's busy trading on his own. I think he got some good insights from my streams. That's his feedback, not me bragging about something, but I think he got some good insights. And he, like, sometimes in the markets you have this holy shit moment, right? You're like, how, if I knew this before, I probably could have avoided like 3 months of losses. So I think he had the realization that, oh shit, I see now what I didn't see before. And then boom. But he's still in the Discord. He sometimes sends me DMs that, hey, I'm so happy to see you. I have so many viewers now on stream, and yeah, it's nice. We need more sauce videos. I'm gonna record it tomorrow and I'm gonna post on Sunday. That's my promise. I'm gonna give you some videos this weekend. I'm gonna give you. I now want to learn RSI from you to add to my conferences before the entries. If the market wouldn't be so close to my setup right now, like I want setup, like I want something. I don't predict the market, right? But I would love something like this. This 940 level is so interesting for me. It's so interesting. What the fuck was that? Why are you moaning? Johannes was like, what's going on here? No comment. I mean, that's what market does to us, huh? Market do these things to us. They control our degeneracy. please go up. Imagine your first time watching my stream and I'm like, please go up. That's my trading. 940 looks good, faking out sellers here and the buyer later. Yeah, it's just like there's so much EMAs. Like 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 27 minutes, 1 hour. Like every single time frame is showing me EMAs in that box. There's only 2 chances. We're gonna fly past them like they are not existing here. Usually, like when you fly past so many EMAs, I think it's more, again, like my overall theory is that when market is super bearish, you can ignore any indicator more, whether it's EMAs or VWAP activation bands. But if it's EMAs like this, for me, this is so juicy, so juicy. Isabella, how long did it take for you to become profitable? I think it feels weird when I say your names, right? When I say what you say. I'll just read it out, sorry. I'm telling you guys, my head is a mess today. How long did it take you to become profitable? I've been trading since June 2024. So this June will be 2 years celebration for me trading. But I'll be honest, I don't want to brag, but I was putting in a lot of hours into my first at least 1 year and 6 months. It's almost 1 year, 6 months. At least the first 1 year, I was really all in. All in, I mean, I didn't have a job at that time. I was only focused on the charts. I was looking at the charts 24/7. I was trading as well 24/7, which was not good. But I was living in the charts, so... And also I would say, like, I have a little bit advantage because I had a little bit market hours before I discovered trading. Since I was investing in Bitcoin, like way long time ago, I was always watching the market same way I'm looking right now, but I had no idea. I didn't know what support resistance is. I don't know why price is going up or down. I was just like, please price go up because I have investment, right? So I think it gave me still like market hours. Just watching the market every day, it still gives you something. So yeah, about 2 years I've been trading. I can say I've been profitable since October, November. So I don't even call myself, like, I'm profitable on paper in terms of like how I determine profitability 2 ways. One is the long term, right? For that time period, you've been profitable more time than you've been unprofitable, right? Your BNL is in plus. And the other, for me, always profitability was like, how much have I spent money in trading and how much have I made in trading? Those 2 were like I can't call, even if I have a green month, I can't call myself profitable trader if I have spent more money into, I don't know, buying accounts or burning accounts or whatever, right? If I burn money in trading more than I make, then I can't say I'm profitable even if my calendar looks good. So yeah, I think like it took me 1 year and 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I don't know if I'm profitable for in 2 years, in 3 years, right? Maybe I'm gonna have a losing streak knock knock knock. Maybe I'm gonna have a losing streak for, I don't know, for 6 months. Maybe this winning streak, right? Maybe this winning streak is gonna be like, this is 4 months. Wait, guys, you see how messed up my head is? November, December. I'm using my fingers. January, February, March. So today is gonna be I still fucked up. It's 5 months, right? So 5 months of being profitable. So we'll see. If I have 6 months of red now in the upcoming months, again, God, I hope not, but you never know, then by the end of the year I can't call myself profitable. It depends. But I don't want you to guys to compare your journey to mine in terms of like how much time it takes. It's 4 months, bro. Wait, November, December, January, February, March. It's 5 months. Since 7th of November. Yeah, but I'm counting from the first red day. Okay, am I freaking retarded? Right, you have here 7th, which is today is 6th of March, so it's exactly right. You have 1 month. No, it's 5 months. Come on. we need more. We need more brains in this. Since 7th of November, it's 5 months until today. No, it's the whole November. 1. It's the whole December. 2. Whole January. 3. Whole February. 4. You can't say whole March. I guess it's. Guys, I'm retarded, I'm telling you. But let's see, market is coming to 940. But I want to say, like, don't compare my trading journey to you. If you've been trading for 3 years and you're not profitable, I mean, like, you need to understand why you are not profitable, right? Like, at least have some understanding. Buffer. I mean, we are not trading, but at least, oh, we can put some lights. Wait, we can make it more. We can make it more interesting. We can make it more interesting. Oh boy. Okay, it's coming to my entry. I think I'm gonna enter around 940. It's so goddamn close. I like the shorts around here. But what I want to say, like, don't compare my journey to your journey, because again, even if it takes you 3 years, even if it takes you 3 years, then man, only NQ is bullish. This is, I like the shorts. Red sell light. It's 5. You see, we have a discussion. It's 5. It's 4. It's 5. It's 4. I think that does it really matter? Maybe it's 50. But no, I think it's 5. Crazy how dark it is in Estonia. I'm in Germany and it's so bright outside. Yeah, it's now I know we're gonna change our time to summer time zone in 2 weeks. But yeah, you're right. Red cell light, right? This light is what else? What colors do we have here? I can check. We have, I don't know how to use it. We have, this is like a green. This is green. I don't know what the before was. This is also green. This is universe saying, like, don't short. Then we have blue, which is also bullish candles in my execution chart. Then we have, you can say purple blue, actual purple, red. I like red for the background. Okay, but we need to find it out. It's 5 or 4? That before was not green. Guys, we are not trying to make sense today. That's if I would summarize my stream today, I would only summarize that we are not trying to make sense today with anything we say. Are you in Tallinn, my friend? Yes, I'm in Tallinn. Dial in, yes. Guys, let's use this time that I have amazing announcement for. I'm checking where my food is. Next Tuesday, you're gonna see me in Dubstep TV again. I'm gonna go back to Dubstep TV. Man, fuck this market if this was the setup. You see how I wanted. Oh, this market is pissing me off. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what is real anymore, what is fake anymore. I don't know. It's been a long week. It's 17 weeks, right? 4 and a bit. Nice, bro. Congrats. What are you writing congrats for? What did I win? Looking forward to see you there, mate. Will you stream next week? Ah! You see how fried my brain is? I told you guys I'm going on top step, and then I was so confused why you guys are congratulating me. I'm telling you, today it's a different type of Friday. Will you stream next week? So the next week, probably not. It's gonna be 2 weeks. So the US changes its time. I understand, yeah, guys. I'm so slow today. Market changes. This is crazy. Yeah, but I don't want to say anything. Market changes. Guys, I think we need to finish soon. This is fucked up. You're gonna have so many clips of me being complete retard. Regardless, I'm getting mad that we didn't get the trade. But next week, the US changes the time to summertime. And Europe, where I am located, changes the time to summertime 2 weeks later. So we have these 2 weeks, starting from Monday. We have these 2 weeks where market opens 1 hour earlier in Estonia, but it's, so to say, 1 hour earlier. Man, take a nap. Oh, guys, this is so funny. I feel like I have smoked something, you know? Who needs to get high when you're high from I don't know what? Man, take a nap. You're not wrong. Okay, I'm gonna, if I'm not gonna find any trades in the next my food is arriving in 2 minutes. If I'm not gonna find the trade in the next, I tell my girlfriend to take the food. You know, and I told you, my girlfriend is babysitting a dog. Man, that dog is small thing, right? It's a small, I don't know, what's the breed? It's very cute. It's old, but it's cute. It's like 11 years old or something. He's blind or deaf, I don't know, maybe both. And he's really freaking cute, right? But he's super, like, you know, those small dogs that need jackets when they go outside. Well, I mean, not everywhere, but in Estonia the winter gets really cold, so they need like those dog jackets that to go outside. And then I was like, what's the problem? Like, just put the jacket on. Like, it's a cute dog. What is it gonna do? As soon as I touch this old guy or woman, I don't know if it's girl or boy, I still have mark. I don't know. You can't see it. It's now. It's almost gone. This freaking little cutie bite me. So I was like, okay, you're not going outside. You will hold your pee. I blind or deaf. No, honestly, like one day. Oh, you here? You see? It's because the food arrived and he gets excited. He makes a lot of noise, but he's like super small. And I will be like, let me bring it on the stream to take it on my lap, but you will probably see me bleeding. This little guy was so aggressive. And I don't know if he's blind or deaf, but it's one of them. Maybe both. Dog gonna steal your burger? Aye. That's the one thing I'm gonna protect. Yeah, he can listen to you complaining. Which breed is that? I don't know. Wait, I know in Estonia, it's this one. No. What the fuck is this? Guys, what is this? No, it's not this. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. This guy is super small, super cute. Show us your girlfriend. My girlfriend said she doesn't want me to show. I wanted to show a picture together, but she said like no, and I respect it. Maybe one day for sure. I'm gonna just put her on stream or camera. But she wants no, not Pomeranian. It's this one. Pomeranian is different dog. This is, bro. This looks like a balloon, huh? This looks like the balloon you have in the. It's a poodle. Yeah, it's a poodle. Exactly. But it doesn't look like a balloon. It looks like a normal dog. The other one is like literally. This is a. It's a poodle. They have terrible temperament. Yeah, man, my fingers felt it. That thing wanted to bite my finger off because I wanted to put this thing a jacket so he can go outside and pee. I was like, nah, I'll eat your sausage. I eat your finger like a sausage. Bro, the things I say today on stream is so funny. Toy Boodle? Let's see. Yes, that's exactly. That's exactly the one. Man, we came to 920. Let's see what EMA was the one that rejected us. Man, my head. Hope you got your rabies vaccine if you bleed. Bro, don't put this thing into my head on Friday. Don't. Your mission is okay. This is a juicy setup, guys. 1 hour 21 EMA, 15 minute didn't touch, but that's it? Is this was the short? Did we miss it by 20 points? My entry was wanted to be here. Now it's going. I think. You know what we tell about today? You know, I'll do. Dude, bro, hedge fuge. Stop. I don't have some kind of. It's not a street dog. You know, I'll do you a little cultural before I finish the stream. Wanna see my favorite clip of Estonia? Always. Something like this. Yes. Just listen. This is my favorite clip in Estonia. This is how you should see the markets.
What are you thinking about today's match?
I think that that was our match. We have played even more, even last years. We have played this team, Lakers. We played Latvian Liga, and there are we always win them. Sometimes lose and always win. Yeah.
This is sometimes lose, always win. That's how we trade. Sometimes lose, always win. It's my favorite Estonian interview ever. I was like, what you mean? Sometimes lose, always win. Simple. Life is simple. No hedge fuge. Come on. Don't make me scared. I know it's fine. I wasn't bleeding. It was just a small scratch. Everything is fine. If I have rabies, hedge fuge, you're gonna be the first one I'm come and bite. If you enter here, your entry will be at the same price as last trade. Yeah, you're right. I think we missed this entry. I think this might be the short that I was wanting. Yeah, and Peter, you're right? It was in the same place. Please, for the name of the EMA indicator with the EMA indicator. Again, I always guide you. I always guide you to my charts and indicators because that's where you find every single chart that you see on stream. But regarding, if you want to find this, is called, I'll show you on stream, EMAs, boom, the first chart in this channel. So the name, guys, I think something is wrong with me. I didn't put the name. Let's see what the name. Okay, here it is. It's called Naked EMAs plus Fractal by CryptoBorg. That's the indicator. And I haven't changed any settings, but just in case, if you want the same colors or if you want them to appear in the same way, you can find it in my Discord, but it's Naked EMAs plus Fractal. Go join the Discord, guys. So much info there for free that you won't get anywhere. 100%. It's free, guys. Discord is free. We are building the coolest, the most transparent community in trading. Man, fuck this market. Did we actually just not go to this 940? No, it's coming, it's coming. I saw one Reddit post about my winning streak that said like, you really need to believe in your soul that you're gonna find an entry. Like the patience, like you really need to believe in your soul. But I'm not sure if that's the truth. Man, 200 EMA. You see, we are waiting for high time frame EMAs, right? We are waiting for 1 hour. We actually got reaction from 1 hour, but we are waiting for... Okay, 4 hour 9 EMA as well. Okay, now I'm getting more and more interested to chase this short, but I want to have a good entry. Because it doesn't look far away, but that's 120 point stop loss, right? So I really want to minimize my stop loss here. I want to take this trade. I want to take something. I think something like this will be perhaps a little bit better. And yeah, something like this. Let's see if it happens. I would love to take this trade. I mean, you can kinda... No, you can't. Was there selling in this? Man, ES is still at the orb high. Do you see that? Man, that's kind of bearish. ES is so struggling with the orb today. It's truly struggling with the orb. You see this? It's struggling with the VWAP. It's struggling with the orb. I think... I want to chase this so much, but I don't want to chase. I'm taking also on this account. I don't know. Sometimes lose, always win. Search for Stoikov interview. Sometimes win, sometimes lose. Send me on Discord. I'll check it out. Do you guys, what celebrities do you know in Estonia? I always get the question like, oh, you're from Estonia, do you have anyone famous? And I'm like, do we have anyone famous? No, we actually have few people, but they are famous in their category, right? We have in rally, the rally race, you have we had top driver. In tennis, women tennis, we had a really good player. I like Gattuso. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Legendary. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I remember it. Legendary interview. Or legendary quote, right? Estonia looks beautiful on Google. In summer. Or in winter. Not right now. Right now it's the most... no time. Because the thing is, like, in winter we have snow and it's cold, it's beautiful, it's a little bit like fairy tale or like Christmas fairy tale, right? Summer, it doesn't get dark until like midnight. The sunset is like 10 p.m, like literally at night. And then it's overall good vibes. Beautiful green nature. We don't have anything exotic, but it's still beautiful. And right now is the worst time to visit Estonia, because right now it's the middle of not being summer, not being winter anymore. We don't have snow anymore. The snow disappeared like 1 week ago, so everything looks a little bit like Carmen Kais is someone I know. Holy shit, that's like legend when I was really young. She was the Miss Universe, or she was like really famous model. She put us in terms of like the models. Let's see if we now get the setup. Let's see. Come on, push it. You know, guys, how I'm thinking about food? I know it's in my kitchen. Ragnar Klavan. That's a good one, yeah. the Liverpool player. Wait, let me listen to it as well.
Couple guys. Okay. Thank very much. Well, let's talk about that. Couple guys. Okay. Thank very much. Well, let's talk about
Did he say
Okay. Thank very much.
I am very much?
Maybe no play, no sacrifice. This is the tip for the pass the time. No work, no sacrifice. This is the team. The next time maybe no play. Couple guys. Okay. Thank very much. Let's talk about that next game. Let's talk about against the London Pirates, who seem to be finding their form again. Next game, a Wednesday. So tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so too much games.
Oh, this seems classic. I will watch it until then. Guys, I'm gonna end this because this market is not giving me setup. I'm really freaking tired. I'll see you guys next week because it's not giving me the naked EMA. Okay, let me do one thing for you before I go. I think it's... I'm so hungry as well. I will give you the EMA link because why not? I don't hide anything. EMAs. How can I share? Yeah, perfect. So now you have it as well. That's the EMAs. It's gonna appear completely differently to you, and then you can just, if you want the same colors for the EMAs, you can just copy my settings in Discord. I like the shorts now more and more based on how we're reacting from those EMAs. I'll probably, to be honest, like if we stay up here right now, like I only like, because we don't have any super bearish confluences, right? We have divergence, don't get me wrong. We have, let me give you my final analysis before I stop. We have the divergence, the yellow one, this one, right? We have the divergence, nice. ES is looking really bearish. It's really struggling. It's below VWAP and so on. ES is usually like more trusted. What's the news? Iran, the EU is legitimate target if it joins the war. No, come on guys, stop the fucking war. Hi guys, what's happening in the world? That's why we need to have some fun in the streams, talk some shit, because the world needs some positivity. I don't want to be cheesy, but come on, stop with this fucking killing and bullshit. Anyways, let's go back to the markets. So we have the divergence, bearish, and I think ES is bearish. ES is usually stronger, or it's giving more, like ES needs to confirm if it's really bullish, right? If NQ starts to look really bullish, ES better confirm it, like follow it with strength and so on. So right now we have bearish divergence, right? We have this mixed with this. So I think any entries around here again, because now you kind of know where we rejected, any entries there might be good because you have quite tight stop loss, and mostly if I will put my stop loss, it will be around here because 940 is here. So here in this area there is a lot of EMAs which I was waiting for. They didn't give us the reaction. It is what it is. Super boring trading day for me, but at least we had some fun. And yeah, that's some bullshit, I know. But that's the fortunate thing of living in Estonia. Don't get me wrong, Estonia is really small. But I think we might be dumping now. We missed my entry by 20 points, right? It was 925 and I wanted to enter here. I mean, if we don't get entry, we don't get entry. I'm honestly maybe even thankful that I didn't trade so much today. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna trade today. I'm gonna get some food. I probably need a nice shower. I feel I wanna wash everything that happened today at work and everything away. You know, sometimes shower is like, it's physically cleaning you, but it's also sometimes mentally so relaxing as well. You feel like you wash all the problems away. But regardless, I'm gonna stay bearish, especially now when I see that we also got important rejection from the 9 EMA, right? That was probably the best entry signal for this short, besides the other EMAs that are in the yellow box. But the fact that this, I know it's hard to see, but the 9 EMA, the staircase, is exactly where we got rejected. So my recommendation, or what I will look for in these markets for the next, until it closes, if we stay in this range and let's say it's in 1 hour 30 minutes we will have the 4-hour candle close. So that will confirm us whether we got rejected from that 9 EMA or not. But if we are, let's say, 20 minutes from that 4-hour candle close and we are anywhere from here, I will probably feel safe shorting it, because that starts to confirm that that 4-hour candle is not closing above that 9 EMA end. And I also think there will be some selling going into the close. I don't think the smart money or the big boys, they want to stay in for the weekend, because you never know right now what's gonna happen in the weekend, who's gonna shoot who and what's gonna happen in the war. So guys, stay safe. Thank you for staying on the stream with me, even if we didn't trade much. Some days are like this. Yesterday we traded a lot more, 3 trades. Today we took 1 small scalp and that's it. So anyways guys, enjoy your freaking weekend. I'm gonna go into weekend, I'm gonna make some videos for you. I appreciate every single one of you, and seriously, enjoy the weekend. Don't stay in the markets until the very end of your Friday. Enjoy your Friday as well. I will probably stay in the markets because I'm addicted, but sometimes it's better to stay off. All right, see you guys, have a good one.